Another one of them flip mode joints. Bust the vibes, y'all. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just swing to the left, swing to the right. Make it feel good, make it feel alright. One time, feel good, yeah, y'all. Bust the vibes in the place, y'all. Nigga, you feel real good, y'all. Flip mode, the squad in the place, y'all.
Buck wild to all of my who don't care. Floss like a bunch of young black millionaires. Making you run, me and my stacking my ones. Lost a little, invest up in the mutual fund. Blowing the horn, a sense of every day I was born. Never dream I see it landscaping my lawn.
On 2K Sports, I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke. So glad you could join us on this wonderful Saturday night. Last game for the Timberwolves, they picked up the W against the Nets in Brooklyn. And that was a close call. They pulled it out with a win and just 2 points at that. But it wasn't easy.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Pekovic is out there with Young. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And it's Martin missing. Now here's Anthony. Passes it to Kaman. Kaman, a screen on Pekovic. Baker passes to Kaman. New York moving it around. And blocked. Now here's Wiggins. Started by Stoudemire. And it's Wiggins missing. Timberwolves on defense. Hardaway kicks to Anthony. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
0.
Rubio outside. In the corner, it's Martin. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Baker, covered by Rubio. Stolen by Rubio. Here's Wiggins. Throws down the breakaway jam.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Baker, covered by Rubio. Here's Baker on the money from 12 feet away.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now let's find out what head coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Defending Amari Stoudemire is always a challenge, but coach said he's even tougher now that he's developing his back-to-the-basket game. He said Amari can drive, shoot, and now post. He's going to get his points. We've just got to do our best to keep him away from the rim and deny him second-chance opportunities. A tall task, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Wiggins following the score by New York. Young dishes to Rubio. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane.
Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their success rate from the stripe this season about 77%.
Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Baker passes to Hardaway, kicks it to Stoudemire. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
6.
Timberwolves trail. Rubio outside. Pekovic with a screen on Hardaway. Martin kicks to Rubio. Out in his own on the break. Here's Baker. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Dishes it to Wiggins. Pass to Martin. The feed now to Pekovic. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Martin that time on the assist from Pekovic. And it's 6 points for Martin.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Baker passes to Stoudemire. From outside the arc. No good from Baker. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wiggins with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Stoudemire with the screen on Rubio. Baker passes to King. And the Knicks good for 2.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Rubio dishes to Martin. Here's Pekovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for him. Been a nice game for Fresh. He's already got 8 points. And also, those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
And so here is New York after the miss from Ricky Rubio.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Back to Martin. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 3. Baker passes to Anthony. He feeds it to Hardaway. Baker covered by Rubio. New York, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. 5 points in the game. Rubio outside. Puts it up. And again, it's Minnesota.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. You look at Fresh, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
Some remarkable shooters in that group, guys. And you know that when you're seeing those guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent, patient players.
Precisely. I mean, when you watch any of them, nothing's forced. I mean, it's good, smart shot selection, simple basketball. But that being said, don't take anything away from their natural ability to flat out bury that jumper. They can do that too.
Now Rubio. After the missed 3 from Baker. Wiggins kicks to Rubio. Martin from outside. Again, Martin missing. Knicks trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The shot's good from Baker.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Rubio dishes to Martin. Pekovic with the screen for Martin. Left side, Martin. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Baker. And again, New York with the triple.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Rubio, the pass to Pekovic. And here's Rubio. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Back to Pekovic. Kicks it out to Rubio. And that one's on target from the wing.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
The pass to Baker. Unloads. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. Now Rubio. Outside Martin. It's deflected. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Misses the three.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Here's Baker. And again, New York with the triple.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Minnesota's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Wiggins sets a screen for Rubio. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Kamen. Shumpert comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Calderon in for Hardaway. Now here's Shumpert. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Bennett inside, covered by Anthony. Levine kicks to Rubio. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shumpert dishes to Dallenberg. Fires the three. And Jang with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. J.J. Barea is checked in for Ricky Rubio.
Coming on the floor for Timberwolves, J.J. Barea.
Pass to Baker. Dallenberg. Baker passes to Dallenberg. That's good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here is Barea. Knocked loose. In the corner, it's Brewer. From past the arc, and he gets the bucket. Brewer's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the result wouldn't have looked anything like it did if they hadn't gotten so hot from long range.
You're exactly right. They were splashing home threes at an unbelievable rate. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure. Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about. Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
The Timberwolves trail. Barea kicks to Zhang. Now, here's Brewer. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Shot by Bennett, no good.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Here's Dallenberg, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Dallenberg's got his second bucket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the dish to Barea. On the wing, Brewer, guarded by Shumpert, uses the glass to finish the layup. Brewer's got 5 now.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Unloads from 13. Calderon, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 4. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Barea. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points last game. Shumpert gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. Barea with it. Passes it to Levine. This one for 3. Can't hit. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Knicks lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, in for Shumpert. And Fresh subbed in for Early. And then for Minnesota, Young's checked in for Anthony Bennett. Martin comes in for Corey Brewer. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Martin. J.J. Barea is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Young in at the power forward. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, guys. Fresh in their last game against the Bulls. Boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 60 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
And it's Rubio penetrating. It's stolen by Calderon. Anthony with the screen on Rubio. Lets the 3 fly. A second chance effort, and Anthony lays it up and in. Anthony's got his second bucket.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. Barea dishes to Martin. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Hardaway with the steal. Right side Hardaway. Baker covered by Martin. D'Alembert passes to Baker, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Out of this world, aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And Zhang drops them both. Knicks trail by 8. Feeds to Anthony. Wide open. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And Zhang kicks to Martin. There's a screen. Up off the screen. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Anthony, the pass to Baker. Beyond the arc. Count that one. Fresh has got 26 points.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
And Rubio kicks to Zhang. Martin against Hardaway. Dishes it to Zhang. Rejected by D'Alembert. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. 1:06 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Barea dishes to Rubio. To the middle. Here's Dang. D'Alembert covering.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Jang, the pass to Young. Outside, Martin. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
We've seen Kevin Martin getting it done. He has 17 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
I'll tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
And both free throws good for Martin.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Anthony off a pick from Baker. Kicks to Calderon. Inside. From the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Rubio. He's got 8. He kicks it to Barea. Now Young inside. And it's sent back from D'Alembert. Here's Baker. No good on that last second attempt there. And the first half is now in the books. But Timberwolves on top, up 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would have liked to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of game left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started again. That's all I got.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. The officials aren't doing us any favor.
The second half just about to get going here.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Baker in at point guard. Mello outside the 3 with Amari down at power forward. Hardaway is out there with Chris Kaman. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Martin. Pekovic with the screen for Martin. Kicks it out to Rubio. The shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. Baker covered by Rubio. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, I mean, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded, of course. But you put Olajuwon up near Russell in terms of maybe greatest interior defenders of all time.
Back to Hardaway. And the pass to Baker. Came in a screen on Martin. Here's Baker. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Precious got 31.
Boy, that pick was a thing of beauty by Kaman.
And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Wiggins dishes to Rubio. The feed to Wiggins. Three-pointer. Martin. Knicks with the rebound. Precious got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And they missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
He dishes it to Hardaway. sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pekovic with a screen on Hardaway. Pekovic passes to Martin. Looking for Pekovic, he gets it there. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. You're looking fresh. 3rd in assists and a great leader.
His passing has been so terrific, and best of all, it's created a really unselfish atmosphere on the team, and I think that's why they're doing well.
And that one falls for Nikola Pekovic. Shumpert is checked in for Hardaway. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Anthony Bennett comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Brewer in for Kevin Martin.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Baker passes to Carmelo. They double him with Wiggins. Back to Anthony. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. All alone. And Wiggins throws it down.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Knicks. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Cleveland, a game behind.
You know, right now for the Knicks, of all the surprises the NBA has provided us with this season, they may be the biggest of them all.
I agree, Clark. I mean, coming out of the preseason, it would have been very difficult to make a case for them being one of the NBA's top teams, and yet here we are, and here they are.
Levine's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both good from the line that time. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. He feeds it to Pekovic. Pass to Levine. Excellent D that time from Baker. The Knicks have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Brewer with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Pekovic with a screen on Stoudemire. Here's Levine, defended by Kaman. Just 5 on the clock. Levine, good. Levine's got 10 points. New York trailing. Kaman a screen. Here's Baker. Stoudemire trying to break free. No good from Baker. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Wiggins. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now the dish to Stoudemire. Passes to Baker. The 3. And it's good. Precious got 10 points in the quarter.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
Here's Levine, guarded by Baker. And Pekovic kicks to Wiggins. Pekovic with the screen for Wiggins. In the corner, it's Brewer. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Anthony. 3rd in field goal percentage. And he's in the top 10 in terms of 3-point field goal percentage. So it's really been a good run for him from downtown.
And Steve, you mentioned his sky-high field goal percentage ranking. I mean, and the patience and discipline that all really great shooters have to be efficient and productive.
The Knicks making a switch here. Early's checked in. Team with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. and a good call by the official.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive?
That's how we do.
I like the way they've gotten to the foul line.
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Feeds it to Brewer. And the pass to Levine. And here's Barea. Levine passes to Bennett. 6 on the shot clock. No coverage that time. Barea's got 5.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Baker is checked in for New York. Minnesota also with the sub. Young's checked in for J.J. Barea. They set the pick. And the basket is in from Baker. Precious got 38 points. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And the powerful one-handed slam. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
This is unbelievable. What a shooting exhibition we're seeing out there today.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And Brewer kicks to Levine. They set the pick. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they've put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Martin's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Out to the right wing. Levine kicks to Martin. 14 feet away. Tries again. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Young. And here are the Knicks now. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Offensive rebound. Pass to Baker. There's the double team with Martin. Knocks it loose. Calderon passes to Baker. Kaman trying to break free. And again, the three-point shot is good from Baker. Fresh has got 46 points. Timberwolves trail by 12. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Young can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. The tray. Here's Kaman. Another shot. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And New York making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. Passes it to Baker. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Drills the elbow jumper. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Here comes Rubio. He's got 8. Dishes it to Jang. Kicks to Martin. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Here is Calderon. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. That's good from Kaman on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 16. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Brewer is just a mark.